Hi, I'm David Manilow. Welcome to Chat Please. I'm here with Alpana, Singh and Belinda Chang, two of Chicago's great wine authorities. Belinda back in town.
After 8 years, I'm so happy to be home.
San Francisco, New York.
Yeah, Houston and every town in between, I think.
And Alpana are one of our great restaurateurs now. And were you guys like both great in chemistry class? Is it like necessary?
She has a degree in biochemistry.
I do.
See, I didn't even know that. Because
and I went to the Math and Science Academy here too.
Really?
So I'm the promise of Illinois.
I think that's so like inextricably connected to wine knowledge.
Yeah.
If you're really, really good at it.
But there's history, there's geography. It's sort of any subject that you're interested in. I think wine can satisfy you.
I was really good at history.
Okay.
So I won a Golden State Award. California won a Golden State Award for was one of the best students in the state for history.
Really?
Yeah, so she's like, so that's what appeals to her is the chemistry side of it and the history. But for me, I love the stories because I can remember a story and retain it.
Did you guys have like an aha moment somewhere in your youth that when you were having a glass of wine, maybe pairing it with food that said, oh my God, I so get this and this is what I want to do?
Mine happened here in the suburbs of Chicago. There was an old restaurant called Le Titi de Paris.
Sure, we did it on Check Blues.
Yeah, my parents took me there for my 12th
Arlington
birthday
Heights?
in Arlington Heights.
I remember.
And I had a fancy dinner for the very first time, and there was wine involved. I had a little sip, and I thought, this is the happiest place on earth. Being in a restaurant, there's a chef and a toque, and everybody's serving me. I loved it.
That's great.
Yeah, that was mine.
I think my aha moment was, I enjoyed it, but it was more like, wow, you can actually make a living doing this.
Right.
and you see sort of a path, and that's one of the reasons why I got involved in the Master Sommelier program, because I saw legitimately like, oh, you can actually make a career doing this.
Sure. Do you have advice if people are going out to like BYOBs? Because obviously you can't pair each course, right?
People will bring the cheapest wine because they think, oh, it's BYOB, it's not a big deal. I'm like, no, this is where you go to like Perman Wine Selections, you go to your favorite wine shop, and this is where you bring the good stuff.
Totally.
Because you're going to pay the retail price, you don't have to have a markup, and you're going to have a great meal with it.
Open something great.
Open something great. Open the $20, $30 bottle, not the $5 cost plus bottle.
Right.
And make a relationship with the restaurant and tell them what you're bringing. They might want to treat you to a new dish that they'd really love to show you with the bottle you're bringing. I think people don't do that enough, sort of communicate about their drinking plans. I always tell people what I plan to drink.
And
so
don't be afraid to bring your own glassware.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times
everything.
BYOB, they have like, the stemless one or this or that, whatever. So you can bring your own glassware.
Bring your fancy Riedel.
I personally have trouble pairing cocktails with food.
Do you not wait for the food?
You know what? I knew there was something I forget to order, and that's why. But I can manage my way around a wine list a little bit. The cocktails I don't get. Is that something you think people can do, should do?
I think it's a lot of alcohol to be dealing with and fighting with the flavors. We have these chefs taking all this time and spicing perfectly, but sometimes you throw some vodka at it. Oh, it's a little hard.
I think it also depends on the cocktail itself. Like, I love gingery, fresh lemongrass cocktails with Asian food.
Okay.
Like for me that works. Or I can do something with liminess to it and like citrus bursts with Mexican food. So if you kind of think about the flavors that are on the plate that come garnished with the dish and kind of use that as sort of like what's in the cocktail.
Gotcha.
I think I'm a little old school. I love wine at the table. It's classic. It's the way it's been done for centuries. And so I always want a glass of wine when I'm having something delicious.
Anyway, this has been fabulous. Welcome back to town.
Thank you.
Maple and Ash, brand new in the Gold Coast.
We'll see you there on Maple Street.
That's Seven Lions, boarding house.
Thank you.
All good things.
I'll be at Maple and Ash too. I'll probably be at Maple and Ash more than
Thanks again. And thank you for joining us on Chat Please.